And the Cameroonians in their green and orange. So it's all set for the second fixture today. The Greenhawks of Nigeria against the Rugby League national team of Cameroon. In the center, we have referee Aaron Moore from England. On his right, we have Marshall Norte from Ghana. And on his left, we have Jacqueline Ansan from Ghana. These will be your referees for this particular encounter. That was the national anthem for the Cameroonians. The national anthem of the Cameroonians. Up next, we have the national anthem for the Nigerians. The Greenhawks of Nigeria. So that was the national anthem for the Greenhawks of Nigeria. The Greenhawks of Nigeria. So taking to the field for the Cameroonians, we have at fullback, Wadjo Frank, right winger Bella Mohamed, Tenchu Manuel, Ngwele Hermand, Patrick Nkuak, Nzuku Marshall, Amel Damja, Bekolo Elif, Khalif Njoya, Indifo Paul, Carol Manga, and Jufang Fabrice. These are the guys who will be starting the game for the Cameroonians. For Nigeria, we have Daniel John, Abdullah Balogun, Blank Toyo Egodo, Olise Kelvin, Issa Lawal, Rio Osam, Osayom Wambo, John Gabriel, Kalu Shedrack, Nuhu Ibrahim, Ibrahim Surad, Daniel Okoro, Jude Abraxon, and Michael Ayodesi. These are the guys starting the games for the Greenhawks of Nigeria. The Greenhawks of Nigeria will be kicking off, and they are the defending champions. The defending champions of the MIA Rugby League African Championship. They won in 2019 in Nigeria. They hosted the competition and won it. And they will be hoping to do so here in Ghana. Can they make it a possibility? John Gabriel with the long kickoff there for Nigeria. Recovered by the Cameroonians. First tackle in the game. That's a good tackle there by the Nigerian. If you just joined us, this is the second match of the day. In the first match, we saw Ghana defeat Kenya by a scoreline of 26-6. What will be the scoreline at the end of this particular encounter? Nigeria and Cameroon. Nigeria in the black with the green and gold stripes. Cameroon holding on to the ball, trying to make some incursions, and Cameroon are dressed up in their yellow, orange, and green. Long kick there by the Cameroonians. Recovered by Daniel John with the trademark green hairstyle, making some incursions, but he's held up. A quick pickup there. Abdullah Balogun with a pickup, and he's held. Isaiah Lawal trying to make something happen for Nigeria, but he's quickly stopped. In the center of the pitch, Rio brought down. Some good defensive work there by the Cameroonians. Oh, and that's the good handoff there by the Nigerian. Jude Abraxon with that very Michael Ayodesi. Rio with a kick to the sideline. Will the Nigerians be able to recover the ball? And that will be a knock-on. A knock-on in favor of the Cameroonians. They will recover the ball in their own half and try to make something happen. This is their second time in this competition. They both debuted in 2019 in Nigeria. Jufang Fabrice. Ibrahim Suraj. Supported by Judah Braxton, and they make that tackle. Oh, a nice flick there. A flick of the wrist by the Cameroonians to keep the attack going. The Cameroonians trying to make something happen here. Some good play there by the Nigerians. By the Cameroonians, sorry. Khalil Njoya. He's trying to make some nice hands there to the winger. The winger cuts inside. He dummies 1, 2, 3, and he still gets the ball out. Still in possession of the ball. Oh, and he is brought down. Referee calls play the ball. Recovered by Cameroon. And they are brought down. Isaiah Lawal with a tackle there to stop the Cameroonians from making a try. Watio Frank there with the ball. And he is brought down. Khalil. And that looks like it would be called a high tackle. Yes. And that is a high tackle. 5 more to the Cameroonians. And they'll get the opportunity to restart play. So far, so good for the Cameroonians. They look to be slightly ahead when it comes to the beginning exchanges. Can they make it count? They have 5 opportunities to make it count here. What can they do with it? The Nigerians are pinned back on their try line. They will need a very good defensive effort to stop the Cameroonians from making it a score here. So it will be a penalty kick, and the Cameroonians have elected to go for just 2 points. To start it off, Cameroonians just trying to get some points on the board as it stands. Patrick Nkuak to kick. Patrick looking at the goalpost. What can he make of this? With the little run up, Patrick, and he makes it count. Cameroonians with some points on the board for the first time in this game. The Cameroonians will draw first blood. How will the Nigerians respond in this encounter? Isaiah Lawal is out at the moment with an injury for the Nigerians. A very early injury. The Nigerians will kick off after the Cameroonians made the 2 points. Kick off there to Cameroon, and they pick up the ball coming out of their own half.
Nice, continue. Nice.
Oh, and he loses the ball to the Nigerians. An illegal rip there from the Nigerians. An illegal rip. The referee will get technical with the Cameroonians and let them know their options. Kicks to touch. But who came in for him? The Cameroonians will restart play. Patrick Nkuak. And that was a crunching tackle there by the Nigerians. Khalil Enjoyer. And this is the second time. Khalil Enjoyer trying to be smart, but the referee will call back play to the point of infringement. The Nigerians have twice been penalized for illegally ripping the ball. He's choosing to kick there. Carol Manga with a nice kick to touch there. And Bella Muhammad holding on to the ball. Play the ball, course referee Patrick Nkuak with the ball. And do for Paul. So far, the Cameroonians are playing at their own tempo. Khalil Enjoyer with the ball, and he is a big man. He goes down trying to quickly play, but he's impeded. Cameroonians. Oh, he faced 1 tackle, 2 tackles, and he's brought down eventually. He's still going, but referee calls back play. Play will resume from where he was brought down. Watio Frank there, the fullback. Doing so much in the opening exchanges. Khalil Enjoyer, quick pass. Fuck. Okay. All right. And the ball goes back there. This is the second match of the day. We are seeing Cameroon going head-to-head with the Greenhawks of Nigeria. Cameroon have drawn the first blood of this particular encounter with 2 points. They kicked to end that particular point after a penalty against the Greenhawks of Nigeria. The Greenhawks, we should remember, are the defending champions, and they will be looking. And referee calls a high tackle there against the Cameroonians. You can't tackle above the shoulder in rugby league. You can't tackle above the shoulder in rugby league. A quick kick to touch there by the Nigerians, trying to make their presence felt in this particular encounter. The Nigerians are trying to make their presence felt. So far, they've not been able to stamp their authority on the game. The Cameroonians have looked more impressive in this opening exchanges. A good tackle there. So the Cameroonians will be penalized for that particular tackle. Rio will kick to touch as the Nigerians inch closely. Toyo, the captain of the Nigerian side, with the ball. He dummies, and he is driving forward. Little by little, the Nigerians are getting closer to the try line off. And he drops the ball there. It will be a knock on to the Cameroonians. Cameroon will have the advantage. Scrum advantage to the Cameroonians. Coming into this matchup, Akwete, we, from previous encounters and from previous exploits, the Nigerians were the favorites for this particular encounter. But it seems as if in the opening exchanges, we've seen the Cameroonians, try to force the issue here. What do you think about the play so far?
Well, we're seeing a brilliant display of tactical play from the Cameroonians. Right from the onset, we could see that they were one-man deficient. So they're actually playing 12 against 13. But we're not really seeing it on the part of the Nigerians trying to capitalize, creating those 2-on-1 situations. Because at this point, it's the Cameroonians who are actually controlling the game. So it's almost seeming as if they rather have 13 and the Nigerians have the 12 players. But it's a game of 80 minutes, so let's see what happens.
So, about their decision to kick instead of to try for the full 6 points, what do you make of it? Because, 6 is more than 2. So usually to begin a game, you would like to get 6 points, but they elected to just kick for the 2, while they were very close to the try line of the Nigerians. What do you make of that particular decision? Do you think it was technical or tactical?
So it was a very good tactical play because they were up at the 20 of the Nigerians. They opted for the penalty kick, which is 2 points, and the ball would be returned to them. So they still get to keep the ball. And as we can see, the Cameroonians are really doing a good job creating those turnovers. They're really, really, really doing a good job. Honestly, they're impressing me. But again, as I said, rugby league is a game of 80 minutes.
A game of 80 minutes indeed it is. And here we see the Nigerians with some good tackles. Jude Abraxon with that particular tackle there. Ibrahim Suraj with that tackle there. The Cameroonians trying to make a case to get to the final of this competition. So this is the second matchup of the day. Nigeria against Cameroon. Ngusa, Jordan, and his brother. He's the big guy here for Cameroon. Using his weight to gain him some. Khalil Njoya kicking high. There's a 50-50 ball here. Who retains possession? Toyo, the captain of the Nigerians, showing his leadership qualities, retaining that particular ball. Possession to Nigeria. Daniel John. Daniel John on the wings. Daniel John. Can he go all the way? Daniel John. Will he be pushed to touch? Daniel John, he retains possession and he prevents himself from going out. Abdullah Balogun with a pickup. He steps one. with a good handoff. Rio with the ball. Rio in the number 7 jersey. The Nigerians putting together a good spell of possession there. The Greenhawks of Nigeria. They are now into the half of the Cameroonians. What can they make of this? What can they make of this? Kalu Shadrach. Rio to pick up the ball. With options on his right and left. He goes right. Daniel Okoro not able to make any more yards for the Nigerians. So close, but yet so far for the Nigerians. Toyo. And it will be a knock on there against Cameroon. A knock on there against Cameroon. And Nigeria will retain possession. Nigeria will retain possession. So close to the goal. So close to the try line of the Cameroonians. (2-0) it stands. Advantage Cameroon. Cameroon leading with a score of 2-0. Electing to kick. Scrum. Scrum calls the referee. Rio. John Gabriel with the ball. John Gabriel. Nigerians, would they like to hit hard or play hands? They are electing to hit hard. That was a good. Daniel John and Nigeria will retain possession. They lost the ball momentarily there. So close, but yet so far the Nigerians trying to make a case for themselves. Rio, and that is a good interception there. Very, very good interception. Is he quick enough? Is he quick enough? What can the Nigerians do? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Manuel there for the Cameroonians. A very, very good interception from Manuel. Tenchu Manuel with a good interception. But he was not quick enough to the try line. This was a clear opportunity. He had support on his right, but was unable to get the ball out. And that opportunity will go begging. That opportunity will go begging. And maybe, wow, Khalil Njoya with the crunching tackle there for the Nigerians, for the Cameroonians. Sorry, Rio with the ball. Damis 1, Damis 2, tries to go alone, but he's brought down. So far, the Cameroonians are proving resolute in defense. Toyo, the captain of Nigeria, with a kick to the sideline, and Nigerians will move forward. So a substitution here for the Nigerians. Substitution for the Nigerians. Amel. In the middle we have referee Aaron Moy. Our third judges are Marshall Norte and Jacqueline Ansa on the far side. The Nigerians are electing to play the ball. Play the ball, says the referee. The Nigerians got so close to the try line of the Cameroon. Oh, and he dummies 1, dummies 2. Can he make it count? Can he make it count? And it is a try for the defending champions of MIA Rugby League, Nigeria, the Greenhawks. And they will have 6 on the board. Referee Aaron Moy says it is indeed a try for the Greenhawks of Nigeria, and they clap back with 6 points of their own against Cameroon's 2. A good passage of play there by John Gabriel. Brilliant display of dexterity there as he weaved his way in and out to get to the try line of the Cameroonians. This time around, the Cameroonians had no answer for the Nigerians. Akwete, in hindsight, it might seem as if their decision to kick for 2 was an ill-judged one, seeing that the Nigerians have clapped back with 6 points of their own, with an opportunity to kick for 1 more.
Well, as Riley said, it's a game of 80 minutes, so anything can happen. But then if Cameroon capitalized on that opportunity instead of throwing the ball away, we'll be seeing different things right now. Because you get tackled, you keep the ball as 6 more. But as it stands now, it's 6-2 against Cameroon. Again, it's 80 minutes. But that was a wonderful run. Dummied as if he was going in for the contact and then hits the space. That's a wonderful run by John Gabriel. Very, very wonderful run.
A wonderful run by John Gabriel. Individual skill there to gain the advantage for the Green Hawks of Nigeria. Mind you, they are the defending champions, and they will be seeking to reclaim their crown or to defend their trophy. But as of yet, it's a game of 80 minutes. There's a lot more to come in this particular encounter. Cameroon 2, Nigeria 6. 4-2 will be the score. Nigeria failing to convert, and that's a good pickup there by Nigeria trying to. Oh, and that's a nice dummy. He dummied left and moved right. Olisa Kelvin with that good dummy, but he holds on to the ball too long and he's brought down. Olisa Kelvin, good pickup there. Balogun, and he drops the ball, picks up by Khalil Njoya. Turnover to Cameroon, and there's a man down on the turf. Jordan, captain for Cameroon. Jordan. That's Karomanga. On the floor. On big guy. Big guy. Okay. Karomanga on the pitch, needing medical attention. Karomanga needing some medical attention. But as it stands now, it is 4-2. Nigeria failing to convert to make it 6 points. But they will gladly take the 4 after being pinned back by 2 points. Referee will call for a scrum. The advantage will go to the Cameroonians. Advantage to the Cameroonians. Very close to the center line of the pitch. If you are just joining us, this is the first half of the second fixture of the first day of the MIA Rugby League Championship here at the University of Ghana, Sarbah field. We are seeing a matchup between Nigeria with the black, with the yellow stripes, and Cameroon with the green and yellow. Cameroon scored first with a penalty kick for 2 points, and we saw a mesmerizing run by John Gabriel to get Nigeria on the scoreboard. 4 points. Khalil Njoya. Nice pickup there. Bekolo early with a pickup, but he goes down. Jufang Fabrice. And that pass was not a very good one. Karomanga. Fabrice. Khalil Njoya, and here is, and that will be called a knock-on to Cameroon. Cameroon playing very tactical here. Khalil Enjoyer making it count when it matters most. He was the one who got that penalty for the Cameroonians and ensured that they got the opportunity to get on the scoreboard. Scrum there called by the referee. Nigeria without a win to their name. They will be trying to make amends here. And they drop the ball here. A good kick there by. And the ball bubbles on the field. Who comes up with the possession? Nigeria. Daniel John, who kicked the ball in the first place. He retains possession for Nigeria. Referee calls for the play to go on. Referee calls for the play to go on. There will be a pause for an injured player to get some treatment. In the last passage of play, we saw Daniel John trying to break the lines of the Cameroonian defense with a kick. The ball bubbled around on the pitch before he eventually came up with the recovery. Now we have Khalil Enjoyer on the pitch. He seems to be in some kind of discomfort, but he waves away the medics. Play will continue. Play will continue. Isaiah Lawal with a good pickup. Issa Lawal. The ball comes out. And this time the decision will go against Nigeria. Rio with the ball now. Seems as if the advantage will go to Nigeria. As it stands now, it is still 4-2 in favor of the Greenhawks of Nigeria, who I might add are the defending champions for the competition after hosting and winning the competition in 2019 in Nigeria. A good pickup there. He slips. The conditions here are not really favorable for big steps. And the Cameroonians are coming in with some huge tackles here. Huge tackles by the Cameroonians. Huge tackles there. Fabrice. Gabriel. And he's making those incursions against. He was a strike scorer and he dummies 1-2. He offloads the ball. Rio shows the ball out. He doesn't pass the ball and he's tackled eventually. What will be the decision here for Nigeria? They like to go left, but he's trying to hit the space. Daniel Okoro trying to hit the space, but he stops short of the goal line. Daniel Okoro stops short of the goal line. What is the referee's decision? Nigeria will retain. We have another man down on the turf. Kalmanga, who went down earlier, he's down again and he seems to be in some kind of discomfort. Will he be taken off? This is the second time he has gone down in this game, in the first half of this game. Will he be able to continue to play? Karo Manga. Karo Manga. The Cameroonians have the ball and they'll be playing from the back, trying to gain some meters. The Nigerians will need a huge defensive shift to stop the Cameroonians. The Cameroonians, they made their debut in the 2019 MIA Championship with a 4-8 loss to Morocco, who will not be part of this particular competition. So they lost their first ever match in MIA history with a scoreline of 4-8. And then they lost their second match against Ghana with a scoreline of 10-4. So they are still looking for a win. Oh, and that looks like a high tackle, no cause referee. Play will go on. So as I was saying, Cameroon lost their second match in Nigeria. They lost by a scoreline of 10-4 against Ghana. Ghana scoring in the last minute to effectively end any hopes Cameroon had of placing in that particular competition. Abdullah Balogun. And there's a big hit there. A big hit there from Amel Jamja. Wow. It's raining here and the hits are coming. Toyo with a pickup. Will he give it to Rio? Will that be an obstruction? Referee waves play on. Toyo, the captain, with a huge shift, moving his men up the field. Toyo, the captain, moving his men up the field. A huge shift there by the captain. Rio with the ball. He shows it. Moves it out to the wings to Daniel Okoro. What can he do? But he's brought down eventually. Daniel John with a good pickup. He dummies one, dummies two. He's still running. Daniel John. Can he make it count? Daniel John. And that was a good offload there. Magnificent offload by Daniel John. Wow. What a run. It all started with that huge attacking effort by Blanktoyo Egado, the captain of the Nigerian side, driving his men up the field. A good pickup by Daniel Okoro, and eventually a great dummy run by Daniel John. Daniel John making that try for Julius Godwin. Wow. What a nice piece of play there. Mesmerizing footwork from the Nigerians. And they will stretch the gap. The Cameroonians were left befuddled there. They didn't have an answer. Ask the Nigerians. The Nigerians asked very pertinent questions, but Cameroon were not able to come up with an answer. And he is able to convert. So the scorer of the first try, John Gabriel, with the conversion for the second try. And the Nigerians will go up to 10. And they will lead this first half 10-2 in favor. Gabriel. What will be the response of the Cameroonians? Do they have an answer here? Can they clap back with some fancy footwork of their own? They drew first blood here at the University of Ghana Mensa Sarbah field. And they like to go for the low kick. But Nigeria trying to be tricky there, the Cameroonians. But the Nigerians will retain the ball. The Nigerians will retain the ball. Good pick up there. He's moved. Some wet conditions here with the players sliding all over. Olisa Kelvin with that pickup. John Balogun. Oh, and a nice offload. Jude Abraxon coming down. Michael Ayodesi with the pickup. The Cameroonians trying to stay resolute in defense. The Nigerians are chipping bit by bit. They are chipping away at the defense of the Cameroonians. Nice kick there by Rio. Up there, and Nigeria will make another try. And that is back-to-back tries for the Nigerians. The Greenhawks of Nigerians. The Greenhawks of Nigeria. Wow. A nice kick there by Rio Osayowambo. Rio Osayowambo with that magnificent kick. Toyo left it for his winger. Captain Toyo saw his winger coming out from the right hand side from his peripheral vision, and he left that ball to him. Issa Lawal with that pickup on the right wing. Issa Lawal with that try. As it stands, it is 14-2 in favor of the Nigerians after that particular try. Can John Gabriel make this count? Can John Gabriel make it count? With his trademark stance. 1, 2, 3. Does it count? No, it will not count. So the scoreline as it stands will be 14-2 as Nigeria were not able to convert. Wow. A great passage of play there for Nigeria, scoring back-to-back tries. Back-to-back tries, and Nigeria are showing that, yes, indeed, they are the defending champions of the competition. Akwete, was this what you expected from Nigeria, given their pedigree coming up into this match?
Yes, of course. This is what you expect from the defending champions. And they're really, really capitalizing on the fatigue of the Cameroonians. I'm really loving those runs by their fullback, Daniel John, creating that second try, and even a very, very wonderful kick by Rio to capitalize on that short side. Then the Cameroonians are proving that this is what defending champions are made of.
So Cameroon electing to go for that short kickoff again. We are seeing Olisa Kevin, and he has been shifty so far. He is playing on the left wing for the Nigerians. Abdullah Balogun with a pickup. He goes in hard. Michael Ayodesi supporting Issa Lawal, and the Cameroonians pushing the Nigerians back. But we have a Cameroonian injured on the pitch. There's a Cameroonian injured on the pitch. Patrick Nkuwak is up. John Gabriel with a good handoff there, but Carol Manga. Wow, my goodness. John Gabriel, who scored the first try for Nigeria, and he came up with a big offload, but immediately Carol Manga came in with that crunching tackle on him. Carol Manga collaborating with Khalil Enjoyer, and they came up with that tackle. But there's a man on the turf receiving treatment. Wow. So if you have just joined us, this is the 2022 MIA Rugby League Championship here at the University of Ghana, Mensa Sarbah Field. MIA Rugby League Championship 2022. The championship started in 2015 where we saw Lebanon win. 2019, Nigeria did the host and win. This year, Ghana will be hoping to do the host and win. But with the showing here on the pitch from Nigeria, it's certainly, if Nigeria do make it to the final, it will certainly be a match to watch out for. The MIA Championship is the pathway to get to the Rugby League World Cup in 2025. The MIA Championship is the pathway to get to the Rugby League World Cup in 2025. Anyone who takes gold here will get the opportunity to go to South Africa to play the qualifiers, to earn a shot at playing at the showpiece event of Rugby League.
For this one, it's okay.
So the weather, thus far, we are seeing some heavy downpour here. But the players have shown that technically they are good enough to keep playing in this sort of rain. A nice kick there again by Rio. Will the Nigerians recover the ball? But no. This time around, Cameroon are able to come up with the ball. Cameroon are able to come up with the ball this time around. A good pick up there.
Go forward.
Cameroon trying to come out of their red zone, their own half, so close to their try line. Any mistake here might be punished by the Green Hawks. That's a good pick up there. Trying to quickly play the ball, but so far, the Nigerians are being proactive in defending. They are coming up their lines, not giving the Nigerians space. And that will be the end of the first half here at the University of Ghana Rugby League field. You saw Nigeria and Cameroon face off in this encounter. Despite the rain, we have seen some magnificent rugby league here on display. Despite the rain, the Cameroonians were the first to hit with 2 points on the board, electing to go for the penalty kick. The Nigerians were not faced by going back early on in the match. The Nigerians were able to immediately clap back with John Gabriel scoring a wonderful try there.
Come on, baby. Say, mother, sugar. Lovely, lovely, baby.
And the Nigerians will be applauded off the pitch.
Come on, baby. Say, mother, sugar. Lovely, lovely, baby. Baby, say, my way. Nouvelle new dance, hey. C'est la nouvelle new dance, hey. Let me bend, show me we so we ma tola qu'il faut bend, sexy down, on va bend, hey. Lady bouge comme c'est là, on va we come on, baby. C'est moi daddy sugar, lovely, baby.
Special thanks to our sponsors, Honey TF, A1 Diesel Long Chips, GS Prime Laundry, Ideal Air, Firm Foods Consume, Awake Puma Drinks, MIH, My Health Corp, Cheesy Pizza Niche, Cocoa Industry Limited, Baltic Natural Water, and our media houses TB3, GTV, HSTV, CT, Joy Sports, Plus FM, Katanga TV, XYZ Power FM Eurocare, and Images Image. Still 14-2 at the half.
I know come this life to suffer. If I follow politician, you go hear am for paper. They go call am prostitution. Who no like enjoyment? If money dey for pocket, shebi na national budget. You we go blow like trumpet. Koroba, 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 koro. Oh yeah, carry ya. back, go back, go back, oh yeah, carry ya. Go back, go back, go back, oh yeah, carry ya. Go back, oh yeah, everybody carry ya something. He say, darling, I'm watching you, small thing you don't move. You come, they shout only. The money you know work for. Back commando, you carry overload. Yawade, Igoro, show wale, go wale. Go back, oh yeah, carry ya. Go back, oh yeah, carry ya. Go back, oh yeah, carry ya. Go back, oh yeah, everybody carry ya sometime.
If you know how you get cause you trust, you know go in person. Love the way you dey dance, girl. I am we made it. Why you can't love fire? Mommy, be cool. Let's hop in my Maserati, baby, hop in my Maserati. I said hop in my Maserati, hop in my Maserati. Girl, I wanna see you go down. Yeah, say me I love the way you bend body. Hop in my Maserati, baby, hop in my Maserati. And I just wanna see you right. Somebody needs somebody. My body needs your body. I'm gonna check my color, baby. Somebody needs somebody. My body needs somebody. I'm gonna check my color, baby. Let me give you butterfly. Say now you didn't mesmerize me. I'm on to show to civilize. Anywhere you go, I go follow. When I up the music, make it go low. And I go give you steady on the slow. Baby, don't dull, make a ginger. Shawty, I know you like to party. I'm on to jump on you. Show my body, shit. Yeah, baby, come on, come. Innocent, nobody. Yeah. I'm gonna make you happy. Make you happy. Up in my Maserati. Baby, up in my Maserati. I say up in my Maserati. Up in my Maserati. Girl, I wanna see you go down. Yeah, say me I love the way you bend body. Up in my Maserati. Baby, up in my Maserati. And I just wanna see you right. Somebody needs somebody. My body needs your body.
Every little thing you did do to me, it's sweet to me for body. She your loving fee follow me. Wow. Yeah, your bullet make her go crazy. I'ma get say you sure for me. Say make her withdraw money. Oh Roma, no go tango. Make a carry your luggage. I define you for 4 days. In 4 days I no trouser fit to contain. Your body not baggage. So you know, see I'm falling for love. Overdose me, love they overdose me. Now you, I want me love you, waiting for lolo. Overloading, I'll be overloading. Your bank account, money plenty, tell me the amount.
Don't tell me love it tastes like this.
And we are live here at the University of Ghana Mensa Sarbah Field. Center referee Aaron Moy is calling for the ball. Our third judges will be Marshall Norte and Jacqueline Ansan. And they will be taking us through the end of the game. In the first half of this encounter, we saw Nigeria come back from 2 down to go up 14 points without an answer from the Cameroonians. So far, so good for the Cameroonians. They have displayed some good rugby league here, but they have been unable to get any answers so far. The Nigerians have been superior in the first half. What will be the answer for the Cameroons come the second half? Can they come back? Can they put some points on the board? Will it be a close cut encounter? Or will it be a walk away for the Nigerians? So Khalil Enjoyer will be looking to kick off for the Cameroonians. Khalil Enjoyer for the Cameroonians in the number 10 jersey. The Nigerians are poised in their half to receive the ball and start off play. Patrick Nkwak will re-enter the pitch. Khalil Enjoya kicking to the sideline. And that's a nice catch there by the Nigerians. A good pickup. Will they be able to score on their first incursion in the second half? A good pickup there. Abdullah Balogun. And he is brought down. Michael Ayodesi with a pickup. Michael Ayodesi. Nice down there, left, right, and he goes. We are seeing some, oh, brilliant. And that was a very, very good tackle there by Riato Frank. Wow. Wow. And Okoro with the ball. Okoro in the number 11 jersey. He tries to offload. The ball goes back. Nigeria retains possession. And some strong starts here for the Nigerians. Making a long incursion into the half of the Cameroonians. Would they score from this? Wow. Wow. Julian Godwin with that amazing run from the center to about the 30-meter line of the Cameroonians. But we saw Frank Riato coming in with a good tackle to nullify that attack. But still, Nigeria have the advantage. Play has been stalled momentarily. We have a player on the pitch, but he's up. He's up. And this guy was the savior for Cameroon. Riato Frank, the savior for Cameroon. A try-saving tackle, that was. A try-saving tackle. Michael Ayodesi with a quick pickup. He dummies to the right, but he is brought down. Trying to be clever there. Toyo with a good pickup. Ekoro. And we have multitudes of Cameroonians combining to bring down Ekoro. What can Nigeria do? Rio with the ball. He dummies left, goes right. And some beautiful play there by the Nigerians. Rio. Ayodesi looking to pick up the ball. What can he make happen? And that's a high pass there. But the Nigerians are able to recover. Michael Ayodesi. Good pickup. Will he offload? He dummies left. Goes right. And he had no options there to pass. So he elected to kick to keep the ball. And that is an illegal rip. That is an illegal rip by Patrick Nkwak. Referee will call for an illegal rip. The advantage will be with Nigeria. Rio Osayo Mwamba with the ball. John Gabriel. Toyo to Rio Damis. And some quick feed there by Rio. He's still going. Rio will be able to offload the ball, but he is brought down by the Cameroonians. The Nigerians are giving the Cameroonians a torrid time in their own half. Ekoro. What will be the next play? Will they go left? And that was a piss poor pass there by the Nigerians. And they are brought back. Nigerians trying the hands. Oh, my word. And Julian Godwin is unable to hold on to the pass. Julian Godwin unable to hold on to that particular pass. And that chance to score a try for the Nigerians has gone begging. Cameroon. A short kick there by the Cameroonians. And they have been pressured so much. They are just trying to live. Yeah. Oh my word. What a tackle there. A tackle by Jufak Fabrice. That looked like a clean rep, but Rio retained possession for Nigeria. And we have a few Cameroonians down. So far, the Nigerians have been in the ascendancy. At the start of this particular half, the Nigerians are in the ascendancy. And this is the second match of the day. In the first match, we saw Ghana, who are hosting this particular competition. We saw Ghana win with a scoreline of 26 against the Kenyans, who are debutants in the competition. The Kenyans putting up a good showing there. They ended the first half with a 6-0 scoreline, 6 to Ghana, 6 to Kenya. But unfortunately, in the second half, they were unable to stifle the attack of the Ghanaians. So they came, the scoreline, that match ended with a 26-6 scoreline against the Kenyans. Rio Saiwamba with the kick to the sideline. The Nigerians who advance further into the half and add more pressure to the withering back line of the Cameroonians. With the pressure the Nigerians are piling upon the back line of the Cameroonians, it looks as if it's going to be a long second half, and that was a big hit there from the captain Toyo. And he loses the ball. Toyo loses the ball. And a little scuffle on the sideline. We had Olisa Kelvin there. And the captain Toyo asking his man to calm down. A little scuffle on the sideline between Khalil Njoya and Olisa Kelvin. But things have been calmed down, and the ball will go to Cameroon. Scrum calls the referee, and the advantage will go to Cameroon. Cameroon have an opportunity to come out of their half. For most part of the second half, they have been pinned in their 30. They have been pinned in their half for so long. Can they get a reprieve? Can they get upfield? Can they get into the half of the Nigerians? Scrum, Khalil Njoya. A pick up there by Khalil. And that will be a knock-on. With the conditions here, with the rain and the slippery surface, we will need to be very technical with the ball. This is the second half of the game between the Green Hawks of Nigeria and the Cameroonians. Nigeria leading 14 points to Cameroon's 2. Cameroon drew first blood in this encounter, but a quick clap back by the Nigerians and two quick fire tries by them in the second half to make it 14 points, showing why they are the defending champions of the tournament. Gabriel comes back, picks the ball. He offloads it to Rio. Rio passes to Toyo, the captain, and he is brought down. Rio, he picks the ball to Isalawa. Isalawa, what can he do? Iroko. Okoro was looking for the pass there, but he didn't get it. Lawal elected to keep that ball. And a good dummy run there by Bashir Usman. And Nigeria will retain possession very close to the line, the try line of the Cameroonians. Can they make it count here? And is it a try? What does the referee say? Was he held up? And yes, it is a try for the defending champions, Nigeria. This will be their 4th try. Nigeria with another try, and yet again, Cameroon are unable to hold up in defense. In the first half, we saw Nigeria score 3 tries. Here they have scored 1. But it's early days yet in the second half. Will they be able to convert? So as it stands, it will be 18 Cameroon's 2 points. If John Gabriel is able to convert this particular kick, it will be 20-2. Can he convert? And he scored the first try for Nigeria, John Gabriel, with a mesmerizing run, a brilliant individual piece of skill. John Gabriel standing to the left side, and he kicks. Does it count? And yes, he has been able to convert. So as it stands, it is 20 points, 20 points for Nigeria, 2-2 Cameroon. Will it be a long, long day for the Cameroonian team? The weather conditions have not been favorable to this Cameroonian side. The Nigerians are already set up, waiting to receive the ball in their half. I mean, it's early days so far in the second half, Akwete. In the first half, the Cameroonians were the ones who drew first blood. In the second half, the Nigerians have shown that, yes, they are the defending champions. They have come in strongly, and they have caused some damage to the back line of the ever-dwindling Cameroonian team. What do you think of their efforts so far?
Yeah, the Nigerians are really playing as we expect defending champions to play. But the Cameroonians are trying all they can. The Nigerians are also forcing those 2-on-1 situations. Just as they are approaching the pitch again, they're using their speed. And I don't know, I just don't know what is happening to the Cameroonians. I don't know if it is fatigue, I just don't know. But the Nigerians are really playing well, delivering in some big hits too. I don't know if it was the first almost try that they missed that's taking some wind out of their sails, but they've not recovered from that. And I think Nigeria has just become better and better and better. So we just hope to see 20-2. I'm just hoping for more tries from Nigeria. Oh, and here he goes again. Well, that's a wonderful stop by the fullback. That's a very, very wonderful stop by the fullback.
And Nigeria are inching closer to making another try. Isalawal to Rio. Rio with a nice kick high up. Who comes up with the ball? And oh my word. The Nigerians, Jude Abraxton wasn't able to hold. Jude Abraxton wasn't able to hold on to that particular ball. So the Cameroonians will get a reprieve for the time being. They will breathe a sigh of relief as they don't concede another try. Advantage to Cameroon. Advantage to Cameroon. That was a nice kick there by Rio. Osayuwamba. Nice kick up into the air. Contested by both teams, but Judah Braxton wasn't able. He had hands on the ball, but he wasn't able to come down with it. He wasn't able to properly secure it and come down with. And the injury situation for the Cameroonians gets worse. It gets worse and worse. There have been some big hits in this encounter, and it seems as if the Cameroonians are feeling the effects of it down today. And 2 guys are down as it stands. Referee stops play. If you've just joined us, this is the MEA Rugby League Championship, the Middle East Africa Rugby League Championship, here at the University of Ghana, Legon, Sarbah field. In the first match, we saw the Leopards of Ghana win that particular encounter with a 26-6 scoreline. a convincing victory, and they are through to the finals of the competition. As it stands now, Nigeria is winning with a scoreline of 20-2. And if it stays this way, the Nigerians will be through to the final to try and defend the trophy that they won in 2019 in Nigeria. Will the Cameroonians have any answer here today? So far, it looks like they don't have any for the Nigerians. Quick pick up there. And a crunching tackle there by Rio and Toyo. Kalu Njoya with the pickup. Karo Manga, he's big. And he's driving the Nigerian defense back. Okoro with that tackle. Okoro and Bashir Usman. Amel Damja trying to make a point for the Cameroonians. What can the Cameroonians do here? Karo Manga, and he's brought down immediately by the captain Toyo, and he is leading. Kyle Njoya is on the pitch, struggling to get up, quick play the ball. Nice pick up there by Patrick Ikua. Nice kick there, but Abdullah Balogun, and he's running sideways. Balogun, Rio give him the option. Rio with the ball. Rio, he offloads one and gives to the captain Toyo. Will it come back in? Yes, it comes back in. It comes back into Olisa Kelvin. Olisa Kelvin holds on to the ball. Olisa Kelvin, a nice passage of play there by the Nigerians. Okoro with the ball. Okoro running sideways. Okoro trying to create space. Okoro offloads to Michael Ayodesi. And yes, it is a try for Michael Ayodesi with the number 13 jersey. Michael Ayodesi. And it's this reigning tries here for the Nigerians. Michael Ayodesi with the try there. (24-2) will be the scoreline as it stands. Will they be able to convert from a very acute angle? John Gabriel, and that particular and it's going to be a long day for Cameroon. It's raining tries here for the Nigerian team. And it will be a conversion by John Gabriel, and he makes his second conversion of the game. After scoring the first try, he makes 2 more conversions to take his personal point tally to 8. John Gabriel, 8 points for the Nigerian team here. And that is a war cry from the Green Hawks of Nigeria. So 26-2. And the Cameroonian coach, Nick Sadler, is trying to get a word to the referee. They are trying to make a substitution. Cameroon trying to effect a substitution. Maybe this substitution can help stem the flow of tries into their zone. There's some sort of discussion going on the sidelines. So the Cameroonians will kick off Khalil Joya looking to kick off. No, it will be Patrick Nkua who would like to take this kick. Will they opt for the short one or the long? They go long and Patrick Nkua will restart play. Daniel John picks it up. Daniel John with the trademark green hair. And that will be a knock-on from the Nigerians. Trying to string together some passes, but unable to hold on to the ball. The Nigerians, they already lead by 26 points to 2. 26 points here to 2. And it's early days yet in the second half. Early days yet in the second half. Are the Cameroonians fit enough to come up with some sort of response?
Hakim! Okay.
The Nigerians will effect a substitution. We will see Ibrahim Suraj come in. Ibrahim Suraj come in. For Yusuf Hakim. Yusuf Hakim. Ibrahim Suraj is coming in for Yusuf Hakim. And it is a scrum here.
Rio, you've got 4 this side now. 4.
Cameroon with a good quick play there. Khalil Njoya. A crunching hit there by Paul Adefo. And he is eventually brought down by Bashir Usman. Bashir Usman bringing down Khalil Njoya. Bekolo Elef with a good pick up there. Trying to force the issue for the Cameroonians, but disappointment as they don't manage to hold on to the ball. They drop the ball. A disappointing outcome there for the Cameroonians. They were looking to try and get some points and close the gap on Nigeria, but they dropped the ball, and the advantage will go back to Nigeria as they try to extend their lead in this fixture. They will be looking to score more than Ghana did in their first match, 26-6 against Kenya. As it stands, it's 26-2 in favor of the Nigerians. We've seen some good technical bit of play from the likes of Rio, Issa Lawal, the captain himself, Blantoyo. Wow! And that was a massive hit there. But he picks himself up. He will dust that hit off. Rio holding on to the ball. He will elect to kick to the sideline. He will kick to touch. Rio. Usayuwambo. And he kicks to touch. Touch judge Marshall Notti with his flag high up in the air. Olisa Kelvin. Toyo the captain. To the new guy, Ibrahim Suraj, who just entered to bolster the attacking options of the Nigerians. The Nigerians inching. Issa Lawal. Rio able to get to the ball. Issa Lawal. Olisa Kelvin wasn't able. He was too close to touch. Some good defensive work there by the Cameroonians. Good defensive work by the Nigerians, by the Cameroonians. Nigeria trying to another casualty to the ever-growing injury list of the Cameroonians. And it looks as if it is Patrick Nkua who is down. Will he be able to continue? he had some issue coming into the second half. It took some time for him to be able to come onto the pitch, and he's down again. Medics are checking him, and that was a slip there. Conditions making it increasingly difficult to stay on your feet. Second tackle there by the Nigerians. Khalil Njoya with the ball. Gwele Herman with the ball. The ball goes back and Cameroon are able to retain possession. It nearly was a knock on there, but Okaro Manga breaking lines. It nearly was an interception there by Rio. And that was a rip there by Issa Lawal, but referee pull play back. It was an illegal rip. But I'm hearing there was a fit in there in the tackle. There was a foot in there in the tackle. The advantage will go to the Cameroonians. They will restart play from the scrum. So far, it seems as if conditions are making it a bit difficult for the Cameroonians, but they are not seeing the same on the side of the Nigerians. I mean, they are handling the ball very well, and then we have seen very few slips. What do you think is causing the Cameroonians to fall and get injured?
Fatigue. The Cameroonians look very, 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 very worn out. So the Nigerians are also capitalizing on it. As we just seen a turnover by Khalil Njoya, not really passing the ball properly. Yes, it's raining, but these are some of the conditions we play in rugby league. We don't give excuses, we don't make any. So at this point, it's a turnover advantage in Nigeria from the scrum.
And it's a scrum there. Fatigue playing a huge factor in this encounter. The Nigerians will keep pounding away. Some nice play there by Rio. He keeps going. No support, but he is brought down. Rio Saiwambo. He is brought down. Daniel John will pick the ball up. He will pass the ball to Jude Braxton. We've not seen much of Jude in this particular game. Issa Lawal with the pickup. John Gabriel. Okoro, and he's a big guy. Okoro goes down. Sliding try there for Okoro. Daniel Okoro. And the Nigerians who pile the misery on the Cameroonians. The Nigerians keep scoring. They can't stop scoring this particular game. Daniel Okoro. That passage of play started with some beautiful footwork from Rio Saiwambo. Magnificent, amazing footwork to give his team a scoring chance. And they took advantage of it. John Gabriel already converted two successfully. John Gabriel. And he will make this one and add to the points tally of the Nigerians. He will add to the points tally of the Nigerians. The Nigerians are showing why they are the defending champions of MIA Rugby League. John Gabriel will take his personal point tally to 10. John Gabriel will take his personal point tally to 10. Scoring one try for 4 points and converting 3 successfully for 6 points. And Bekolo Ele will kick off for the Cameroonians. Rio gets the ball back. Will he dummy? No. And that is the ball passes through the captain's hands, Toyo, and he signals that he would like to be substituted. So far, he has played by example. He has led his team by example. Blanc, Toyo, Agodo, the captain, has been substituted. Julian Godwin will come into play. Referee will call for a scrum. And we will see Kalu Joya with the ball. 32-2 is the scoreline here. Nigerians with the commanding lead. 32-2. 32-2, the Nigerians. And they will be hoping to add more tries. They will be hoping to add more tries. The Cameroonians will be looking to halve at least the deficit. Good tackle there by Issa Lawal. Supported by Kalu Shedrack. And the ball is bubbling up high in the air. Daniel John picks the ball up. Daniel John, but he's held. And he's held. He's stopped in the strikes. He's brought back. He offloads the ball, but referee calls play on. He's able to offload the ball, and Nigeria will drop the ball. Jude Abraxton will drop the ball. There's a player on the pitch. Two players. And it seems as if there was a clash of heads. There was a clash of heads there, and the medics will attend to them quickly. Play will stop momentarily. There's a clash of heads. Two players coming together. The players would use this opportunity to take a quick breather. The players, there's a long way to the end of the second half. The players as it stands now, the scoreline 32-2 in favor of the Green Hawks of Nigeria, who have played, showcased some fancy footwork, some nice offloads, some big hits, living up to their pedigree, living up to their name, playing championship rugby here at the University of Ghana Rugby League. This is the University of Ghana Mensa Sarbah field. And we are witnessing a brilliant showcase of rugby league football here in Ghana. We are seeing African powerhouse Nigeria and Cameroon. The players will need to be stretchered off as it stands. Let's just hope it's not a very serious injury.
Some wonderful assistance in the game from referee Marshall Naughty on the sideline. Aiding referee Aaron Moore from England and Jacqueline Ansah on the other side. Heavy downpour on the Mensa Sarbah field, University of Ghana, Legon. Quite an unfortunate sight as one of the players is seriously injured and has to be stretched off. Too bad, too bad, too bad. Very lively scenes as his teammates clap as the medics try to get him off in the stretcher. Too bad, too bad. But one thing I know is that he would have this moment to remember. He would always remember this, and that is rugby league for you. So sorry, and so sad seeing head injuries in rugby.
So the injured player has been stretched off and play will resume. Daniel John playing the ball quickly. Daniel John playing the ball quickly. Kalu Shedrack going into contact. Issa Lawal calling quickly for the ball. He's trying to quicken the pace of proceedings for the Nigerians. And Rio with the smart tap there for Daniel Okoro. Daniel Okoro. And he goes sideways and he's eventually brought down by a good tackle. A good tackle there by Jufang Fabrice. Jufang Fabrice. A good tackle there. Tries to rip the ball, but this is an illegal rip. And Daniel Okoro will come away with the ball once again. There's another Cameroonian player down on the pitch. And he is in need of medical assistance.
Elias, bring him out.
Kalu Shedrack going into contact. He is brought down by Khalil Njoya with support from Jufang Fabrice. Nice pick up there. Breaking the lines. Ibrahim Suraj gaining some space. Gaining some meters. Issa Lawal off to Gabriel. He dummies one. He doesn't pass. Michael Adoyesi. And that will be another try for the Nigerians. And it keeps raining tries here at the University of Ghana. The Mensa Sarbah field. We are witnessing the champions, the defending champions in action. And they are living up to the hype. The Greenhawks of Nigeria. The Greenhawks of Nigeria. It will take their tally to 36. 36-2 for the Cameroonians. And the Cameroonians are being played off the field. They are being battered. They are being pummeled into the ground with no answer. We have a few minutes here. Will the Cameroonians be able to get some sort of response from their team? You can see Captain Karol Manga trying to energize his boys. Karol Manga trying to get his boys into the game. And this is the second match of the day. In the first match we saw Ghana winning. The Cameroonians elected for the short kickoff. We didn't travel 10 meters. So possession will go to Nigerians. Rio Saiwambo. And he has made a lot of plays. He tries to hit dummies one, steps back up and he loses the ball. The ball is picked up by Amel Damja. Will possession be for the Cameroonians? Nigerians.
Nice run, bro. Go, guys.
And we have there, that is the signal for the end of the second match of the MIA 2022 Rugby League Championship. MIA Rugby League Championship 2022. The second match, we saw Nigeria and Cameroon face off. And at the end of the day, the scoreline will read 36-2 in favor of the defending champions, the Greenhawks of Nigeria, and they have showed their merits today. Brilliant showing here by Nigeria, a good case, a good fight fought by the Cameroonians. They put up a strong fight, but ultimately they weren't able to defeat the Nigerians. They weren't up to the task of defeating the Nigerians. So the match has come to an end. At the end of the first half, it looked as if it was going to be a long day for the Cameroonians. At a point, we thought there would be a match forfeit because they were leaking goals. They were leaking a lot of goals, but they stayed resolute to the end. And I think that they put up a fight. They were champions.
Yeah, so I think you're right about that. But again, rugby is a game of 80 minutes. In as much as the Cameroonians were losing a lot of players, their captains tried to will them on and refused to forfeit. A really hard game fought by the Cameroonians, sorry. But victory would still go to the Nigerians, 36-2. It's a wonderful victory by the defending champions. The Green Hawks of Nigeria. So I would like to humbly thank our sponsors for holding us down. Han ETF, A1 Diesel, Long Chips, GS Prime Laundry, Ideal, Fem Foods, Consume, Awake, Puma, MIH, My Health Call, Cheesy Peas and Niche, Cocoa Industry Limited, Baltic Natural Water. And our media houses TV3, GTV, HSTV, CT, Joy Sports, CTV, XYZ, Power FM, Eurocare, Image, and Kantanka TV. And we also want to thank all dignitaries who are able to pass through for holding us down in the MIA 2022 Championship. Very wonderful day indeed.
A wonderful game, a wonderful day for Rugby League here in Ghana. And you can hear the victory shouts from the Greenhawks of Nigeria. And they are in a buoyant mood, the Greenhawks of Nigeria, and they are making a case for the title. We saw the Ghanaians trump the Kenyans by a scoreline of 26-6 here in the first matchup, and so we will see Ghana and Nigeria in the finals after Nigeria in the second matchup were able to trump their counterparts Cameroon by a scoreline of 36-2. A good showing. And once again, this is the first day of the two-day tournament, the MIA Rugby League Championship, which is happening here at the University of Ghana, Sarbah Field. We have seen Ghana face off against Kenya, where they came out victors. We have seen Nigeria get into the final after defeating Cameroon. So that we will see a first place final playoff, and that will be between Ghana and Nigeria. So Ghana and Nigeria, who goes for gold? Who gets the title? Will Nigeria be able to defend their trophy? Will Ghana be able to host and win? What story will we be talking about at the end of the second day? The Ghanaians have a revenge mission after being defeated by Nigeria in 2019. They will be hoping that they can get one up over the Nigerians this time around. Will Ghana get the goal? Will Nigeria get the goal? But not forgetting the third place playoff. We will see Kenya face off against Cameroon. Kenya are debutants, so they will be hoping to get some sort of medal to go home to show for their endeavors here today. The Cameroons will be looking to get their first win ever in the Mia Rugby League Championship. We would like to thank our center referee, Aaron Moore, as well as the third judges, Jacqueline Ansa and Marshall Note. They made this match technically possible. Thank you all for coming today. We hope to see you on the on Saturday